Homemade crispy golden shallots. Hey, look at these tiny golden toppings. It can turn a simple bowl of mi huan gui or noodle soup into something unforgettable. Today, I'm going to show you how to make perfectly crispy, fragrant homemade fried shallots. The kind that stay crunchy all day and never taste bitter or burnt. And why you should never ever buy the factory-made jars of shallots again. Before we heat the oil, let's talk about the onion triad. Not all bulbs are created equal. The big red onion, strong, spicy, and punchy. These are the kings of raw salads and pickles. They have a high water content and thick layers, which makes them terrible for frying. They turn into a sweet, mushy mess before they ever get crispy. Well, what about the brown yellow onion, the workhorse, high in sulfur and sugar? These are meant for long, slow caramelization or the base of a hearty soup. Too much sugar for what we want today, they will burn far too quickly. So it's not a good idea to deep fry the brown or yellow onion. Woohoo! What about our star, the shallot? Smaller, more concentrated, and more delicate. Shallots have a refined sweetness and lower moisture content. That is why they are the only choice for that gossamer thin glass-like crunch. Just simple 2 ingredients today for our golden fried shallot. About 300 to 400 gram shallots. And you can use some sort of neutral oil such as sunflower, peanut, vegetable oil. That's it. No flour, no tricks, and just take it. Slice the shallots thin and even. About 2 to 3 millimeter. Too thick will be soggy, too thin will be burned fast. Dry them completely. Wet shallot will be equivalent to oil splatter and steaming instead of frying. Let's go to our stove and heat up the frying pans. This is the secret most people don't know. Start from cold oil because never drop shallots into hot oil. By heating the oil and the shallots together, you draw out the moisture slowly. If you drop them into hot oil, the outside sears, trapping the water inside. That is the #1 reason shallots go soft the next day. Well, it means cold oil allows slow cooking, removes moisture gradually, and prevents sudden burning on our shallot. The next pro tip is agitation. You must keep them moving. This isn't a set and forget recipe. We want to break up the rings so every single edge gets toasted. Just agitate the frying pan slowly or in the circular motion, or alternatively you can use a chopstick just to keep it circular motion. Alright, next pro tip, the 90% rule. Remove the shallots when they are sandy blonde, not dark brown. Turn off the heat. Why carry over cooking? The residual heat in the oil will continue to cook them for 60 seconds after they leave the oven. If they look perfect in the oil, they will be burned on the plate. Use a pair of chopsticks, spread them out immediately. Don't let them pile up, or they will steam each other and lose the crunch. I sometimes use a small fan to cool them in seconds. This shocks them into being crispy. Alright, you must be wondering, what about this liquid gold, shallot oil? Drizzle into noodles, rice, dumplings, even fried eggs. Instant fragrance. Alright, let me show you. This is my childhood in a bowl. Simple soup. And we call it mi huan gui. Well, mi huan gui, which is called in Chinese mian fen gao, is a humble, comforting Malaysian Chinese noodle soup made with hand-torn dough pieces cooked fresh directly in a light, savory broth. The dough is mixed simply with flour and water, then pinch or pull into irregular chewing pieces, soft yet springy, almost like rustic handmade pasta. It's usually served with anchovy stock, leafy vegetables, minced meat, egg, and finished with fragrant shallot oil and crispy fried shallots. Warm, simple, and nostalgic, Bawang Goreng is the kind of everyday home food that tastes like childhood in a bowl. The star of the ingredient, of course, is the fried shallots. They make everything magical. Once you make these at home, you'll never go back to store-bought again of the fried shallot. Because factory fried shallot are often over-fried or bitter, oily or stale, sometimes mixed with flour and no fresh shallot oil. When you make it fresh at home, you get two things, crispy shallots and fragrant shallot oil. Double wins, isn't it? Now let's recap the recipe, or you can go to hankery.com for print-out recipes. Simple 2 ingredients, but you can do that at home and have double wins. If you would like to make homemade chili crisp oil, why not check out my next video, which is chili crisp oil at home. I will show you step by step how to create a bold, aromatic Malaysian-inspired chili crisp oil that packs the perfect balance of heat, crunch, and fragrance. If you love nostalgic homemade flavors like this, don't forget to subscribe to Hankery channel and click the notification bell so that you won't miss out any upcoming recipe. We cook real food from the heart and from the kitchen. See you in the next video.